I was just in Charlotte, bro. I went to the closest thing to a Diddy party. I ain't even know. Hey, look, I ain't know what I was stepping into, but I went to the closest thing to a damn Diddy party. I'm about to tell y'all about it. So, I was coming back from the club. This place called Palace. Now, Palace is one of the most popping shits in Charlotte. That motherfucker stay open set to 2 o'clock every goddamn day. Nigga, and it's packed every goddamn day. Whoever owns Palace got that money. Josh, appreciate that follow, Josh. Whoever owns Palace got that goddamn money, nigga. So, I'm goddamn at Palace and shit. Nigga, I goddamn leave. Hop in my black truck. Go back to my... So, I had an Airbnb, and it was a penthouse Airbnb. So, I go back to the penthouse. Boom. I'm going into the elevator. I'm actually buzzing in, going in through the door, and there's like a couple of white folk right there in the lobby trying to get buzzed in. I buzzed them in. They like, thank you, bro. They was like, hey, you want to come up? You want to come up to our apartment and have some drinks? I'm like, hell yeah, why not? Why not? Let's have some drinks. Fuck it. I was like, I got a couple girls coming. Goddamn, is this cool if they go up there too? And then he was like, yeah, that's fine. They come up there too. I'm like, all right, number white folk. And mind you, I was on the 14th floor. They was on the 14th floor. I was like, damn, we on the same floor. He was like, yeah, we across the hall. The right on the first door on the right. Just knock on the door 3 times, and somebody gonna come open the door. I'm like, 3 times. That's very specific, but say less. So I got them gather the girls. We go up the elevator. We bust that first right. Knock on the door 3 times. Dude open up the door. He like, neighbor, what's up? Dap me up, white guy. I walk in to the left. As soon as I walk in, is a guy sitting at the table with a tray of cocaine, doing cocaine. As soon as I walked in there, he has a tray of cocaine, and he go like this, like offering, like, you want some? I'm like, nah, I'm good. And then I turn to a left, and it's a black guy, the only nigga in there, doing cocaine on the stove. Now I know this nigga been doing cocaine for a long ass time because his jaws was loose. You ever, when them jaws start getting loose, they been doing cocaine for a minute. Jaws loose. So the girls that were with me, they go sit down at the table. Now I didn't know this. I didn't know they did this shit too. They sit down at the table, and the old girl pull out her little pack, put her finger in there with her nail, and go bump that shit. I'm like, hold on now, y'all bitch do cocaine? I didn't even say it. I just looked at them like, y'all do cocaine? And then dude asked me, like, you want some liquor? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I do not need to be impaired in this party. I do not need to be under the influence at this house. So we sitting there, and about 5 more minutes later, somebody knocking on the door 3 times. Do. A slew of white folk start walking in. A slew of white folk. Now, all these white people look like CEOs, owners. Goddamn, the girls look like models. Nigga, in my mind, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? If I talk to the right person in this bitch, I could become a millionaire. I could become a millionaire if I talk to the right person in this party. Because everybody, and then, I don't know if y'all ever been around people that are jacked. Now, jacked is the phrase that people use when they do cocaine. You know, stoned is with weed. Jacked is jacked. Like, they pupils are small, and then their other eyes are the shit around their pupils is dilated. Like, their eyes is just, they jacked, nigga, like a limitless pill. Like, them niggas could goddamn, nigga. So they walk in. Now, I'm in there realizing, like, this is not my, you know what I'm saying? This ain't my type of party. You know, but the girls that were with me, they look like they was vibing. You know what I'm saying? So I just let them vibe and didn't say nothing and just got up and went across the hall to my shit. I went back to the penthouse, sat right there, turned on some Drake, made a hookah, and was sitting there vibing alone. And I was sitting there for like 10 minutes. And I was like, man, it's kind of fucked up that I left them over there. They don't know them neighbors. I barely know them neighbors. Ain't no telling what they'll do to them. You know what I'm saying? So I went back over there to check on them. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, it's cool. Keep checking on them and stuff like that. I was like, all right, bet. And then when I was walking past, it was a room that was just illuminating a purple light that girls and niggas just kept walking in and out of that room. And I looked, and the room had a stripper pole in it. And I was like, I wonder what's going on in that room. And the girl that was with me, she was like, that must be the fun room. And I was like, the fun room? What's your definition of fun? Because you do cocaine, so our funs is not the same. So I was trying to figure out what was her definition of fun. And she was like, the fun room. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go back over to my shit, and I'm going to come back and check on you. I go over, come back. Now the girl's gone. I'm like, where the hell the girls go? Where the girls go? The girls that were just with me gone. It was two of them. I'm like, where they go? I couldn't find the girls nowhere in that motherfucker. And then they goddamn the door open. And they was in the goddamn fun room. I'm like, oh, they walked out the door. I'm like, oh, what y'all in there doing? And then the girl grabbed my arm and started to take me to the fun room. I'm like, oh shit, am I about to be involved in a freak off? I thought this was the moment that I was about to be involved in a freak off. And there was none but girls in that room, so I was down. It was not near a nigga in there at the moment. I was like, there's none but bitches in here in the stripper pole, nigga. Yeah, take me to the freak off. I went in the room. It wasn't no freak off at all, nigga. It was just another room where more people are doing cocaine. Just now it's isolated where they could talk more. There ain't no titties out, ain't no ass out, ain't nobody on the goddamn stripper pole. It's just niggas and bitches doing cocaine. I'm like, God damn, this is not my type of party. This is not my type of party. At least with a Diddy party, when they had the cocaine out, at least titties was out too. At least titties was out too. It was no fun in that damn room. Not for me. Not for me. If you're gonna do, at least bring the titties out with it. But yeah, it was no freak offs going on in that room. It was a very white function. They was in there playing beer pong. They was doing more cocaine. Cocaine after cocaine, line after line, bump after bump. Nigga, I was smelling cocaine for 2 days. Cause cocaine got a distinct smell. Whole house full of cocaine, it's a smell. Nigga, that shit was just in my system for 2 days. I'm like, bruh. I walked in my little brother's room the next day. I was like, it smelled like cocaine in here. What your ass in here doing? What's under your pillow? Nigga, shit smell like cocaine. 2 days. For 2 goddamn days. But yeah, that was that wild night. That night was wild.